in the series.
Well, so important for this team. Miami, games 3 and 4, 22% on three-point shots. And the efficiency there, Joel, nice little free throw line pull-up jump shot, but executing their offense and the shooters shooting with confidence from Miami a must here in this game 5.
Strus tracked down in the corner, gets it to Tucker. Vincent, beautiful bounce, splitting 2, and then Tucker, that patented little floater to get the Heat there. His first 2. Jimmy Butler, 33 points in Philly in game 3, followed it up with 40 in game 4. Butler left open. That's a shot they're going to give him, at least at the start. And Butler makes him. This is a little bit too much on his first offering. Here's Butler, who did not have a single 40-point game in the regular season, 2 so far in the playoffs. Adebayo with a stick back. And he now has 4 early points. Butler quickly at the other end. What a close by Embiid. Somehow double clutch.
Offhand, left hand right there. Great patience and touch inside.
What a shot. Floater by Harden goes, and he'll have a chance at 3. 16 of his 31 points in the fourth quarter to go along with those 9 assists. Just completely took that game over. Butler working against Harris. The spin. Boy, he's been aggressive here at the start. And Miami.
Worth it. Yeah, not
especially
worth it.
Early in the game.
Yeah, no question. And certainly looks like he's moving better now after that timeout. But once again, turnovers. Doc Rivers mentioned to us before the game, 4 turnovers already. The offensive execution has to be better for Philadelphia.
Max Strus is starting to ignite.
Roger 3-pointers down the stretch, but so dangerous turning that corner, getting to the rim and finishing.
First points for the Sixers in more than 3 minutes. Butler leans into Harris. Now Dwayne Dedmon back in the lineup after sitting game 4. Squares up and hits.
Still had their way against the small lineup.
George Niang misses on his first take. Here comes Dedmon rolling to the basket. Outside to Strus. And another reset to Butler. 10 to shoot. Butler against Maxey, the spin. This is where he's so deadly. That mid-range game. And how about this offensive start by Miami? Harden. And able to answer for Philadelphia. Robinson here. Grant to begin the second quarter. Hero underneath. Beautiful lob. Just make. Doc Rivers seconds ago riding his guys hard in that huddle. Grant, the psychology of the players, coaches, game to game in a 7-game series. Sometimes it just doesn't make sense. But right now, Sixers just look lethargic as Shake Milton giving him a shot. And just a huge piece for a legitimate NBA championship contender. Can he help get the Heat get a win here in game 5? Milton. Offensive rebound. Reed. He puts it down. Contact, and Reed will step to the line. Win his second straight MVP. Had to be certainly discouraging. We asked Doc Rivers about it. They did have a brief conversation, and Doc said, look, Joel is a quiet guy. He internalizes a lot. As Oladipo tries to shoot over the top of him. Oh boy, Embiid may have taken a shot, and he's hurt. Oladipo, the loose.
They're going to have to stop turning the ball over and find some good scoring opportunities. And obviously finding Danny Green. That was a big-time 3 right there. I want this thing to get too out of control here in this second quarter.
Jimmy Butler guarded on a switch into the corner. Tucker, that's good. And Miami has it all.
He's scoring and his teammates are, and that's when Miami's at their best.
Behind the back, Harden to Green, and that's a massive 3 for the Sixers. Threes in the quarter. Eric Spoelstra hoping his defense can retighten the clamps as we hit the 2-minute mark before halftime. Oladipo gets some separation, elevates, and hits.
And this is the problem, though. Philadelphia touches and really scoring with great efficiency here as Philadelphia trying to get back in this game as the half ends.
Oladipo coming off his best scoring game of the series with 11 tonight. Harden on a 3-point jack.
2 guys
time to catch and shoot.
Seconds on that clock.
So just under 2 minutes gone by. Third quarter, game 5. We've touched on the historical significance of these games. Series tied 2-2. The game 5 winner has won 83% of the time in the series. So Philly comes up empty on that sequence. And they're back down in a 17-point hole as we play with 8 and change left in the quarter. Adebayo trying to come across the paint. Well played by Harden. Tucker on the wing. Here comes Vincent to the wreck. And contact. Offs for Gabe Vincent with no Kyle Lowry tonight if you've just joined us. Tweaked his left hamstring day to day according to Miami. And with Vincent as a starter in these playoffs, the Heat 4-0. Harden, big 3 for the Sixers. But granted, this end, can the Sixers get their offensive game going? Long, stagnant stretches so far here in game 5. Harden trying to fend off Vincent. They work it to Harris. And a pretty little baseline floater.
And he is so good at that. I mean, that's a
Boy, there has been no drop-off for the Heat with Gabe Vincent manning the point position. His 5th start of the playoffs. And Miami by 20. Embiid taking contact and somehow gets it to drop. Psychologically impacted. That's a big letdown for him after what was just an unbelievable season.
You could be right as Hero finally getting going on the offensive end. But you wonder, injury or that situation where his back, and he was grabbing his back early, got hit in the face in the first half. So he's endured some punishment as well in addition to that bad news.
Floater from Hero extends Miami's lead. Embiid comes right back. It's for the Sixers. Vincent gets a Tucker screen into the lane. Hero on the wing, defended by Milton. Hero, a chance at 3.
They're going to swarm the respect they have for his capabilities.
George Niang, look at Embiid.
And that is the problem when you're in a zone.
Doc Rivers, how do you stop the bleeding? Miami coming for more. Bam! Off the wing. And the issues now starting to pile up for Philly. James Harden, Grant, just hasn't been the same player. 14 points in 35 minutes. 5 of 12 shooting. Jimmy Butler.
Having to play hard and showing he's got a little something in the bag as well.
Here comes Hero. Euro step to the left hand. 3-on-1 run out. Adebayo like a runaway freight train.
They shot 23 free throws in that game. Tonight, just 6 free throw attempts. So playing defense without fouling has been important. Find anything going their way in this game 5.
Our FanDuel Sportsbook live point totals for tonight's game. And right now it is raining 3s in regulation. Boy, what a difference a couple of days makes. What a play, what a drive, what a finish. Vincent.
Earlier, their exposure gave him a little day off yesterday, go to the beach. I guess that worked wonders here because, as you said, it looks like a different team from Miami. Korkmaz.
He can do other jobs. You know, if he had experience doing some things, and Spo said, oh, of course, absolutely, I got you, coach. Said he lied through his teeth. And what a decision that turned out to be for Pat Riley to keep him aboard.
Well, we talked to him before game.
A rest for his guy, Joel Embiid. But they're going to have to dig deep to save their season on Thursday night.
Well, they'll feed off that energy. I mean, we were just there the other night, and the crowd into it. A lot of motion, excitement in that building in Philadelphia. And so, it's the kind of game you just got to flush it. You know, you got to forget about it. You got to move on. And sometimes this happens in these 7-game series. Philadelphia must play better and a must-win game 6.
A soft little touch. You're at 7. Another guy that they had to plug in. This is Bazzi. Final seconds. Springer. And the Miami Heat